Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the United States. Though not quite so united at the moment. In the last episode, we were able to knock out a large chunk of Canada, which has freed up one of our armies that is now moving to the Mexican border, just in case. We've been able to keep Mexico out of the war for the time being. So now it's just a matter of marching through Canada. We are nearing Seattle and Vancouver. Well, just hopefully, I'm thinking once Vancouver falls, that'll do it. And, well, that'll do it for Canada. Then we'll just need to mop up whatever non-Canadian troops are still kicking around and secure the rest of the continent. And then we will see how things will go there. We got some work to do on the fleet. Gonna get that built up. I gotta start doing some research for that. We will probably end up going to war with Mexico because it's too dangerous to leave them undealt with on our border. Once Mexico has been dealt with and no enemies remain on our side of the planet, we're going to have to deal with the Bahamas, Jamaica, Newfoundland. We're going to clean a lot of this stuff up. Then we will aid the Axis in their efforts in Europe. So, that's going to be the plan. So, let's just go ahead and unpause it and keep it moving. And speaking of the fleet, I was going to build... Oh yeah, we were putting that in there. German Reich wants to call us to arms, which will bring us into war with Mexican Republic. No, not yet. Not yet. Once I've dealt with Canada, then we can deal with Mexico. Alright, that's done. Extend the Chinese Exclusion Acts. Let's see, 30 senators and 125 representatives will support the government. Wow, that's pretty significant. Joseph McCarthy, which grants anti-communist crusader. Stability plus 5%. Daily communism support down. Voter Registration Act. Ensures a comfortable majority in Congress. This majority will be restored in any future election if it should be lost in the meantime. We might do that at some point. Unlocks war plans decision. Okay. I think we're going to go with 2 Ocean Navy Act. We need to start getting the Navy rebuilt. Because we lost a lot of it in the Civil War. The kingdom is called Pakistan as our enemy in the British Loyalists' War. Okay. It looks like that India is dealing with the Pakistani separatists. Enemies Mexican Republic. No, 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 no. Not yet. Though, now that I'm looking at it, how many divisions do you have? 34 to 47?
Listen up.
But these guys are poorly equipped. I don't necessarily want to bring another enemy nation in just yet.
Ready, sir.
That is a lot of troops in Seattle. That's British, Philippines, and Australian. Bell P-39 Air Cobra. Alright, they cancel their Lend-Lease. Well, they're going to do what they're going to do. Alright, let's get those Air Cobras. And then let's get the F-4F Wildcats.
Orders.
Don't deploy to Ohio, deploy to Nevada. That'll get them closer to where their actual front is. And move directly to the front. Get our tanks out there. That may help us with this effort to take Seattle. They just need more Stuarts. There's Spokane. I'll take that.
Ready.
Japan declared war on Communist China. Is Communist China in the China? They're in the Chinese United Front. Okay. And they're going to drag their puppets into that war as well. Oh, that was fast. They have no troops. That's all I can say. Because there's no battles actually going on there. Not that I can see anyway. Oh, Communist China holds that. That's interesting. Alright, what construction's going on? Okay, we're repairing infrastructure and factories. That's good. And that's fine. Germany is sending, and Italy are sending troops over to my neck of the woods. That's called arms request from Italy. No. And do things my way. I think we're actually starting to make some headway against our infantry equipment. We are. I don't know if that's due to Lend-Lease or what. All right, decryption. So we want that that decryption and encryption advantage. All right, Spokane is ours.
Let's go.
I want to see if I can surround Seattle. I know they have a port, but I think that is how we're going to get that city.
Orders. Yes, sir.
Alright.
Taking aim.
You don't need to pin them down anymore.
Fall back.
Poland has capitulated. There we go. They're trying to fill the gap.
Attention.
Maybe once we actually get these tank divisions done, then we actually get some tanks out to our existing tank divisions, because they don't have any. Zero. And we are actually making tanks, right? Yes. We're making 2.5 per day.
Orders. Keep your distance.
They're trying to move in reinforcements.
Orders.
You actually need some orders, don't you? Yeah, we do.
Taking cover.
Okay, we're not going to get through there. At least not at the moment. Sunk some Soviet transports. Why is Germany and Italy sending us troops? We don't need troops. You need the troops over there. The Chinese Empire was puppeted. Alright, Japan took them out. Made them a puppet. Interesting. That Japan isn't actually annexing any territory, they're making puppets instead. Japan wants to send us volunteers. We accept Japanese volunteers. There we go. Greece finally called the Mexican Republic as our enemy.
Fall in.
I'm not going to do anything just yet. Italy wants to send us Lend-Lease. I'll accept it, but I don't have the convoys for that. And I'm cranking them out as fast as I can, but alright. Do I want to stick with air doctrines, or do I want to start working on some ship stuff? 1940s destroyer hulls? I guess we'll go with that.
Yes, sir.
What in the world are you doing?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. We'll see what that is. Canada is still at 94%. Two Ocean Navy Act is done. Mobilization speed plus 20%. Alright, I guess we'll go with that. No divisions in basic training. That means all of our new tanks are done.
Orders.
Alright, those Japanese volunteers have arrived. There they are. They can go where they're going to go. Sunk some Mexican transports. Alright, there's our Wildcats. Free dockyards. Alright, what do I need? I need some cruisers. You guys are Strike Force. You guys are Troll. You guys are Patrol. They're fine. Our submarines got pretty well beat up. But I think I want some new cruisers. I only have 64 Navy experience. Yeah, we're doing the Atlanta class, which we're building. We're still building those. But they're really basically, the Atlanta class was basically just really big destroyers with lots and lots of small caliber guns. I want... I never did make the Cleveland class. So let's make a version of this. We'll call this the Cleveland class. And you're going to use medium batteries. And these are 8-inch guns. 152. No, 8-inch guns are 208 millimeter. See, these would be 6-inch guns, right? 152 millimeter. I guess, yeah, we'll call it a light cruiser battery. 6-inch guns on these. Four turrets. They should be 5 turrets, huh? Yep. Anti-air. Fire control. Radar. Yes. And so we may want to retrofit some of our older ships with radar. Let's see. Secondary batteries. Better engines. Cruiser armor 3. Yeah, let's go with that. Which one of these are we setting them? There, we're going to have to rename these at some point. Get me a bunch of those. We probably want some better tactical bombers. Floating fortress is done. And carrier battle groups. Research that. Looks like we lost 3 destroyers. We sent the USS Raleigh. And 4 destroyers. Just as I was saying that, we lost a bunch of destroyers off of this patrol group. So perhaps once this Atlanta class is done, we're going to have to build some more destroyers. And we're probably going to have to build more shipyards.
Yes, sir. Move out.
You should probably wipe out that particular division. Or however many that is. And it looks like they're gone. Good.
Attention. Listen up.
Now they have 9 divisions in there? Good grief. Well, we'll just march across and we'll end up wrapping them up at some point.
Ready, sir.
We got a bunch of friendly bombers up here. Can these guys move to a better airport? Pakistan's capitulated. Germany canceled their lend-lease. So be it. Looks like there's a stalemate on the Eastern Front. Nothing's really moving. Small battles going on over here. But that whole line's all stagnant. The real fighting is going on over here on the Western Front in Europe against Spain. Sunk a bunch of destroyers and convoys. Good. Venezuela wants to send me some artillery and some infantry equipment. We'll take it.
Attention!
I think we're making headway here. We're German Reich has German interests in Scandinavia here. The German Reich has clear strategic interests in Scandinavia, both for bases of military operations and for the sake of natural resource imports. The escalating conflict has meant that there is a very real threat to any resources ferried through the Baltic Sea, Baltic or North Sea, which gradually intensifying diplomatic threats against Denmark and Norway. An increase in German military operations in the region seems likely. So they've declared war on Denmark. Oh, that's to be expected. Representatives from Georgia offer support. The congressional delegation from Georgia have approached the government with several suggestions to improve the infrastructure of the state. Federal funding should be made available to upgrade roads and bridges in order to promote commerce between the states. They also noted that support from the government in this would certainly make them more inclined to support the president more directly in his agenda. Okay, we'll say that's fine. And what do they want me to do? Oh, German Reich's declared war on Norway. They want me to build an additional level of infrastructure in Georgia. You know, I really do have better things to do, but, okay. I think we are making headway. We are making some slow headway here. Yeah, yeah.
Commands.
Can we keep these guys tied down?
Abort!
I'm not going to get across that river there. Dangerous naval invasion in the Marianas. Not a lot I can do about that. They can go ahead and invade the Pacific Islands all they want. The Dominion of Canada has capitulated. You see, seized 12.3 thousand rifles. Well, that's going to help the army. Alright, so now we just need to mop up.
Yes, sir.
Japan wants to provide a bunch of stuff. We'll take it. Alright, we're going to take Seattle. Then we're going to need to make a hard push to Vancouver.
Attention.
If we do anything, let's get more fighters.
All in.
Good, we hold the port there. Now, one thing we are going to need to do is we're going to need to make... Oh yeah, these guys, we're going to need to... Local volunteers. I'm going to change those to different symbols just so that I can differentiate them. Because we'll probably need to change those templates.
Ready to move.
Denmark is capitulated.
Ready, sir. Keep on attacking.
Peru. Iceland takes control of foreign affairs. With the capitulation of its union partner Denmark, the Icelandic parliament has taken control of its own foreign affairs, and in doing so has essentially become a fully independent nation. The newly elected provincial governor has already proclaimed Icelandic neutrality in the current conflict, despite the invasion of its parent nation. Alright, they want to send me artillery. I will take artillery. We lost a submarine, USS Perch. Alright, but we are getting to the end of the episode here. We've made some progress. We've taken Seattle. We've capitulated Canada. Now it's just a matter of basically collapsing this pocket here. Wiping out all of these enemy troops. Clean up this little bit there. We're going to need to start putting together a coastal defense. Oh, Free Corps needs to also be flagged. We're going to need to start putting together a coastal defense force. We might use the garrisons. to modify those. And start cranking those out so that we can defend our coastline from potential invasion. I think that's probably going to be a high priority at this point. Looks like we burned through most of our tanks. That's unfortunate. But, you know, we burned through most of them trying to take Seattle. But we took the city, so I guess it was worth it.
Move out!
And then it's just going to be a matter of getting everything repaired, getting new stuff built, and taking out Mexico. Alright, so we'll end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.